Alright guys, so this is the second part of the Tilt Monkey episode, heads up. So this is against the same guy, and this is recorded an hour after the first one. So basically he quit us in the first video, and then this is an hour later. Hopefully I've recovered from my tilt, and let's see what we can do. So in the first video, oh, and actually I want to apologise for the quality. I'm recording this on Camtasia. Camtasia. But it's not that reason why it's bad quality. It's because I'm recording part of the screen, I think, and it's like, it's expanded it. There's no window capture on here, I don't think. Well, there might be. I haven't quite played around with it. But you might have to watch it in the smaller window, just because it's better quality that way. Even though I did pay like 300 quid to have Camtasia or whatever, so it should be better than OBS, but I just haven't used it in a while, so I can't quite remember how to use it. But anyway, let's get into it. So hopefully we've had a little bit of a break since the first game. Hopefully we reviewed some of our hands. We're not going to play like a Tilt Monkey anymore. Yeah, let's get into it. So it looks like we've opened in his 3-bet and we've called and just going to give up, I presume. Yep. And we have to fold this hand. So yeah, it looks like he only actually ended up winning 2.5 buy-ins off us in the first video, which is certainly not a large amount for a heads up PLO. And we ended up limping the button here, so possibly our first adaptation, whatever you call it, to him 3-betting a lot. So we ended up limping a weak hand basically, so at least some indication of that we might be adapting to the opponent, because in the first video we're opening too much, calling 3-bets too much and stuff like that. So I just want to see here that obviously we've limped. He's checked the flop and he's checked the turn once he turns a 10. I would expect like him to bet over 90% of the time when he turns a 10, because he can't expect us to bet here. So he is actually very passive post flop, pretty much, apart from the flop C betting, but I mean, that's pretty standard. So interesting to see if we do that. It looks like we've started off playing. See, just a little hour break makes a lot of difference. So we've certainly played a bit tighter than we did before. This is a monster flop for us. I presume he's just going to pot C-bet. And yeah, we're looking to raise here. We need to get more hands in our raising range on the flop. So this is a perfect hand to do that. Plus also, he's C-betting flop like at a very high frequency, but then he's just giving up. So I can't expect him to bluff a turn or river if I make a straight or a flush. So prefer raising here. And we're getting it all in. Versus his hand is in very bad shape against us because obviously he can't turn a club. He's basically dead to a king, jack or 3. Or an ace, I guess. Yeah, but he's in obviously terrible shape, and it's over. It's over on the turn. So he's only reloaded for, okay, no. This is the easiest fold of my life. Thank you very much. Debatable. I think I would just fold here, to be honest. With a queen high suit, maybe I can call. But with an 8 high suit, I think I should just be folding. So possibly the first mistake. And definitely calling here. Hoping to flop something good. Flop an open ender. Expecting to pot C-bet here. I like just calling here. And we can raise here, but if he jams, it's obviously not a good situation. So I just prefer just seeing a turn card, binking the nuts, and I prefer leading here because I don't think he's betting again on the turn very much, but I presume I check. Yeah, and he checks back, so certainly a decision that I would have made differently this time by betting the turn. Sorry, just my dog being a fucking dickhead. What happened here then? So open, oh, 3-bet, okay. We flop top and bottom pair. Had to call a turn, flop, sorry, and get it in on a lot of turn cards. That is certainly one of them. Just going to be getting it in here. Although when he pots here, I really don't like it. But he can still have like a queen-eye flush draw, an overpair of the flush draw, like kings with a pair. So I think I have to get it in, but I don't think I'm winning all that often. But you know, SPR is 1, so we're getting it in. Yep, he has the nuts with a redraw. See, his potting range on the turn and river, when it's a significant size pot, is just so strong. It's just so strong. I don't love the jam, but like I say, if there was no flush draw there, I think I would definitely fold. But with the flush draw there, you can have a pair and a flush draw. But I'm saying I don't love it, man. I don't love it. His pot size bet on turns and rivers, they just always have it, generally, at 20 PLO. Definitely 4-betting this hand. No doubt about that. I'm feeling good about the flop. Feeling very good. Okay, I'll take that back. But it's such a dry board, I think we're jamming. Got 14, 10 in the pot. Got loads of backdoor draws. We have to jam. Like, we have to jam. Flops and nizzles. We've got the stones right there. See that? Jack 10 ace, queen king. Go for a check, let him do his pot size bet. And then we're going to lead the turn. We should be leading the turn, but I don't think we are. We haven't adapted properly. Lead the turn for a pot. That's what I like now, because he's just checking back all the time. See, he's checking back so much. So that's one thing I would definitely change if I was playing this opponent now. I'll just float a lot of his flop bets and pot the turn, or just check raise the flop a lot more than what I'm doing at the moment. And we're jamming here, or we're checking. Yeah, if he bet, obviously we're jamming. Give him a chance to bluff here, but he's never bluffing, this guy, man. Terrible river card actually, but just give up. And he had a deuce. He didn't bet the turn. And then in the river, I kind of understand, but this just goes to show that he is quite passive post-flop, and he's just very aggressive pre-flop. But he's never going to be bluffing. Like, his turn is going to be, betting the turn is going to be like 90% value, man. And then, like, obviously a few bluffs, but I haven't even seen him make any bluffs. So this guy should be easy to beat in theory. Not a good river card, not a good flop for our hand. He's going to give up. Yep, and I'm happy with the fold. Let's give up again. Give up the ghost, as they say. Fuck. Get away from me. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, everything. Sorry about that. I'm not, just fuck off. I'm not redoing the video just because it's too much work for that shit. I was playing World of Warplanes, man, you caught me. I like that game. Yeah, that hand just whatever happened there happened. Motherfucking dog. This fucking dog, man. Swallowed a sock yesterday. Second sock. Come here. Come here. Tell him you swallowed a sock, man. Get here. Swallowed a goddamn sock yesterday. Tell him. Tell him what you did. See if you can spin it out of you. Swallowed a goddamn sock. Get out. Get out of my house. Thank you. Right. So we're free betting this hand, yeah? Bargain. Folds. See, weak players don't really open and fold to 3-bet, so he's certainly on the passive side, right? So what does that mean? What does that mean for us? It means we need to actually bluff him more. We're not bluffing him enough. We're just not adapting to this opponent very well. Go for the pot. Seems like when he checks the flop, he's giving up a lot as well. So I could just start auto stabbing every flop that he checks back on. Going for a lead here. I expect him to call a lot because there's so many draws, so we have to bet the river. And bet the river. No, he checked. Why would he check? It's not the best river, obviously, but yeah, he pots it. Prefer to bet on the river. Even though I think he would call with a straight. Flop triplets. If he checks, then I would not bet, just because I think he's folding a lot. So just flat call his bet, obviously. He's checking here because he's just giving up, right? Yeah. So now we check. We should check. Now, I'm just playing him all wrong. He's folding, obviously. Unless he does. We block kings. I guess he could have a queen, but it's just... I think he has nothing a lot of the time. I think if I'm going to bet, I'm going to bet like 3. Just to keep him very suspicious. But I'm not loving it. Not loving the way I played. So we've got backdoor draws. Could consider raising. I'm just so skittery. I'm just doing a lot of things. Go for the raise here. I think it's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. He jams. He always has it when we just try to make a move, right? He always just has it when we try to make a move. Unbelievable, this kid. This is a good flop for our hand. Just raising here, if he's potting it. Raise. He's raising too much, man. I mean, he's betting too much. I mean, as played, we obviously have to bluff the turn. If he jams, it's just very unfair. You can't always have it, right? Has to give up sometimes. But I would just raise the flop. It's a free bet pot. He's bet pot on the flop. It's dry board. We've got the flush draw. Not many straight draws available. Middle pair and a gut shot, buddy. 2 pair. Probably betting here for protection. 7 and 3 is likely good. Not sure about pot size bet, but help yourself. Dun dun dun. We are behind. 6-7, buddy. River, the straight. I prefer a smaller bet on the turn though. Don't have to put it and commit ourselves. So we got lucky. We sucked out. It's all about sucking out. Oh, good flop. But we do have a 4 high flush draw. We can be dominated by some hands, so actually don't mind check call. If we had a 10 high flush draw, wouldn't mind check raising. But we'll see what we do. Just a flat call. Very nice. Very nice. Pot turn bet indicates strength from this dude. So at this point, we're just flat calling. I mean, 3 is like the nut card, really. 3 of diamonds is just like the nizzles. I mean, 4 of diamonds is pretty close. Happily take that. Going for a pot size bet here, nothing else. Don't check. Thank you very much. Yep. Looks like you might have top set or like No, not top set. Well, certainly top pair and a flush draw or over pair and a flush draw. But you folding. Limping on the button. Unbelievable. Just to keep him from free betting us. Would have turned the nuts. Should have played it to the turn. Lel. Jokes, man, jokes. Limping this hand too. So I'm limping a lot of weak hands. Just pop that flop, mate. Get it in. Get it in. Looks like we're gambling. What's he got? Boom, boom, boom. Just top pair. Wow. That is loose. He's dead to an ace or backdoor flush. Boom, boom, boom. Dead to an ace, my friend. Or a king, I guess. Yeah, king and tens with an ace. That would be a bad way to lose. That was an easy one. Then we get aces, but he's only got €6 in his stack. So unfortunate timing to get aces. And we just flip for the 30 big blinds. Looks like he sucks out. Sucking out. Unbelievable. Three bet this hand. Why are you not three betting? That's certainly a three betting hand. I don't really like to three bet that much in heads up PLO. So yeah, it does seem like we're adapting a little bit more just by not opening so many hands, like limping and folding on the button a bit more. But we're still not mixing up our game enough for this opponent. I'm going to bluff the ace. Well, I don't actually have a choice because I'm actually playing right now, but I presume I'm calling to bluff the ace, right? It's like, I'm not just hoping to hit flush, right? Yeah, we can call a free bet with this hand, it's fine. And on that flop, we will be raising. Don't be calling, you should definitely be raising here. Yep. Min raising, love it. Gamble, gamble, what does he have? Bottom set, so actually has a good hand. Binking it on the turn, it's all about binking. Binking and sinking, buddy. So it looks like we got our money back from this guy. It's been emotional. Decided to fold that hand. I think that's definitely just a call. Ooh, got shot 2 backdoor flush draws. It's a shame he bets pot, but I do go for the call anyway. And looks like I'm just going to check. And then that is a nice river card for us. I wouldn't value bet it. Probably I'm winning now. A lot of the time. I could just bet like €2. I do like that play. But if he doesn't have just an ace, I don't think he's calling. So obviously it is a bit fancy, but I'm only hoping to get called by an ace really. It's a bit FPS-y. But I don't mind it. So that concludes that video, I think, and we played that a lot better. But we still generally played not very well. So thank you very much. It means a lot.